we are back on the floor at HP Discover, and I'm extremely excited because I have Citrix with me. And as an old Citrix guy, a Citrite myself, there's probably not many people here I enjoy talking to more. So what do I say? Tony Sanchez, thank you for taking the time to be with us.
Thank you, Doug.
Can you tell us, what do you do at Citrix, and how does that relate to HP, Moonshot, and AMD?
Sure, I work on the Worldwide Alliances team right now. And what I started working on about a year and a half ago was the project with Moonshot, which you see today. And so that whole reference architecture, the whole build, plan, design process, and the go-to-market was a project we started with HP and AMD. So now you're seeing the whole thing in action. It's been out for about 6 months or so. And that's really what I've been focusing on the last year is just Moonshot.
Well, that's great. That's great. Now, how does Moonshot fit in with Citrix in general, and then of course Zen Desktop?
Right, so it fits in with Zen Desktop under the FlexCast model. If you think about it, we have VDI, we have server-based computing, Zen App, we have remote PC. Physicalization is that new model, and it fits in because FlexCast supports physicalization from that physical stance like remote PC. So that's really a use case, but it's not just like a remote PC add-on. It's different for people that want pooled physical machines. But they want that performance without having to introduce the hypervisor into the whole equation. So it's a different model and it's a different architecture.
And why no hypervisor?
Well, that's the whole nice point about the architecture is that we can simplify and make desktop virtualization easier and faster by removing a hypervisor. It makes sense for a lot of architectures, but if you find that the use case fits the user needs and the company doesn't necessarily need that middle management layer, you can remove that with this architecture.
Well, great. What do you see as the core benefits of AMD Moonshot within Citrix? And of course, what are your customers seeing along that same lines?
Customers are seeing that dedicated performance. That's really what makes this platform different than VDI. Yes, it's still Windows and still a common image delivered by provisioning services, but you don't have that middleman contention of how much virtual CPUs, how much RAM. It's always dedicated. So for someone who's a developer or a coder and needs raw CPU, raw memory, everything that's unfiltered, it fits in perfectly into that cycle and into that design.
Great. Well, we are here at HP Discover, so you guys have a booth, obviously. And what are the people saying when they stop by the booth and they see this stuff? I mean, it's just amazing, isn't it?
It is. We bring them over here to the Converged Systems booth so they can see all the various demos in action. And the response is overwhelming. It's new to a lot of people's eyes because they're still going down traditional VDI and then they hear about, wait a minute, you can do physicalization. And what is that all about? So it's a whole different ball game, but people are coming that up, taking a bat and hitting home runs.
Well, that's great. That's great. Any parting words?
No, we're thankful to be here. We're having a great time, and definitely check back at citrix.com for more information on the Converged Systems 100.
Well, thank you very much, Tony. Again, and we're here at HP Discover, and we're signing off.